So this is section 3.10, number 49. So we got to take these words and figure out what they're saying. The slope of the curve. What is that saying? The derivative. You should see there the derivative. The derivative of the inverse of f of x at 4, 7 is 4/5. In other words, if I take f inverse and I take the derivative of that at x equals 4, that is going to be 4/5. So you have to convert that sentence into that. Now, this is where it gets crazy. So f and f inverse are inverses of each other. So f and f inverse, they are inverses. Now, normally you have this. F inverse derivative at x equals 1 over f prime f inverse at x. That's the formula that you have memorized, right? But they are inverses of each other. So actually f prime of x is 1 over f inverse prime at f of x. These are the same thing. We just switched f and f inverse. F and f inverse are switched. So since they are inverses of each other, f is the inverse. So its derivative is 1 over its inverse derivative evaluated at itself. So just to realize the way they stated this looks weird, but the formula would be 1 over the derivative of its inverse. The derivative of its inverse evaluated at itself. So that's what we have. Huh, interesting. Let me erase some stuff here. All of this. And more weird stuff's going to happen. We're kind of in a dilemma because we need to know f of 7. How do I find f of 7? I don't know. How do I do that? Well, I'll tell you this. We know f inverse contains the point 4, 7. They told us that right here. Then you should know this inverse functions, the x and y is switched. So if f inverse contains 4, 7, you switch 4 and 7, and the inverse of that function has to contain that 0.74. So now you know f of 7 is actually 4. So we can rewrite this. Golly, I wish I knew the derivative of f inverse at 4. If I only knew. I wish upon a star that I had the answer to that. Oh, but wait. We do have that. It is 4/5. That is 1 over 4/5, which is multiplying by the reciprocal 5/4. Bam. I don't have to wish upon a star.